McCoy with his rightful place in the Ring of Honor. Alvin Evans, Paul Westphal, Walter Davis, Tom Taylor, Joe Krusky, Charles Barkley, wife of the late great coach Doug Fitzsimmons, Joey Fitzsimmons, and the founder of our franchise, Jay Colangelo. The son of the most winning coach in franchise history, Matt McCoy. I'd also like to ask, before you go to bed tonight, if you could say a special prayer for Connie Hawkins, who's fighting illness. At this point, next I want to call on Al's partner for the last 14 years, Tim Kempton. Tim?
Thank you, Robert. I got some great advice when I first started working with Al McCoy, and it was from Joanne's husband, Cotton. Cotton said, whatever you do, if you get stuck, if you don't feel like you know what you're going to say, just be quiet and let Al talk, and you'll sound really, really good. One of the things that people ask me is, how do you know when to talk? Introduction, Hall of Famer, Ring of Honor member, Charles Barkley, ladies and gentlemen.
Number one, Al McCoy, this is your night. This is your night. Robert Sauber, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Jerry Colangelo, I can never thank you enough for bringing me to Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you. Thank you. And to the fans, hey, I ain't never leaving Arizona. When I got here in 1992, I had an idea what to expect. You guys opened your hearts up to me, and let me tell you something, I can never thank you enough. And until the day I die, I'm going to be living in Arizona. So Al, this is your night. I'm going to bring your son up. We're going to have some fun. Take him on out.
Hello, I'm Jay McCoy. I'm one of 3 sons that Al has. I just have a minute, and I just want to share with you, Dad, for 45 years, it's been an unbelievable ride. The experience that I've had, seeing you work, your talent.
Thank you. Thank you very much tonight, but I want to say thank you to you. Obviously, 45 years ago, this gentleman took a chance on me, Jerry Colangelo. Jerry, thank you. As you know, you changed my life. You You changed my life 45 years ago. And Robert Sarver, thank you for allowing me to continue this career year after year after year. Thank you for allowing me to have the best seat in the house to broadcast these games. And thank you for this night. Two great things. Now, most of you know about my background. I'm just a farm boy from Iowa. And I was born on a farm during the Depression. We had no electricity, we had no running water, but we had a little battery radio. And that radio became my life because I love sports. I listened to everything on that radio I could find, and in those days, you could pick up radio stations from all over the country. And I knew the announcers. If you might remember some of them. Burt Wilson did the Cubs. Bob Elson did the White Sox. Jack Brickhouse did everything. That was, the announcers you remember. Bill Stern did all the football games. Don Duffy did the fights. Harry Carey was in St. Louis. But that little radio was my inspiration to continue and get into this business. Obviously, you have to have a family to support you. My three boys, you met Jay, Mike, Jerry, certainly have been supportive all the way. Unfortunately, my late wife, Georgia, who was such a big part of everything that we did, is not here, but her spirit is with me, and she's here with us here tonight. She's the best of us. And I've had some of the greatest partners you can imagine. My first analyst, my first broadcast partner was Hot Rod Hundley. Now, he taught me about NBA on the floor and NBA out of the floor, which was interesting, as you can imagine. But I had some great partners from that point on. Joe Gilmartin, one of the best writers ever behind a typewriter. And Dennis Autry did a couple of games, a former player. And let's see, John Shoemate, his first year worked with me, and then this gentleman that wears number 5 decided to hang up his uniform, and Dick Van Arsdale was my partner for 15 years. 15 great years, man. Keith Erickson, he did some games. Joe and Eddie Johnson, who's still working with my pal Steve Albert, and Annie, the great lady Andrew.